understand that you have the power to turn it around at any time. So instead of having a breakdown, have a build up. Build yourself up, man. Don't let this world break you down. For what? It's not going to serve any purpose for you to fall back down again, because you're just going to have to get back up again. So just stand on your feet, you know? Don't let this world do that to you. See, this is what happens when you give your feelings and emotions away, and when you trust and have faith in something outside yourself. So when you stop doing that and you become highly selective as to whom it is you allow in your life, and who gets in your heart, and who deserve your feelings and emotions, and who gets your faith and your trust, and those that don't, you'll find yourself not falling anymore. The only reason that you find yourself falling is because you put yourself in a precarious situation where you believe that these people have your best interest at heart when they don't. So when you find yourself in a completely different environment that you control and you create and that you operate, that isn't going to happen anymore, because you don't give people that power over you anymore, because they'll always use it against you. It's just the truth. And this does not remain limited to just strangers or coworkers or your friends down the street. This goes for everybody, starting first and foremost with your family, because they, more often than not, are the most abusive of all, because you give them carte blanche, because you've convinced yourself, well, that's my mother, that's my sister, how can I do this? Yeah, it's easy. Just remove the title from the person. Try it. Remove the title mother from the person and assess her as if she was a stranger, and ask yourself, the way she treats me, would I allow this? There's your answer. You can't, pussyfoot around with this stuff. You can't dance around these things, man. It's straight truth. Just get right there, right to the crux of the matter with it. This way, you don't have to be looking for things that are not going to come, because you already have them. You don't have to be reliant on other people to do for you what you could do for yourself. You don't put yourself in a strategically disadvantageous position because somebody else is going to have the advantage over you. You don't do that to yourself. You don't put yourself in a very precarious situation where somebody else is going to be left in control of the reality of your life and the power of your journey. You don't want that. Because when you care more about what people think about you than what you think about yourself, you're doing precisely that. And you will be surprised that the most abuse you suffer of anyone on earth, is from you for allowing this. This is what I call self-deprecation and self-effacing behaviors. The presence of self-deprecation will always indicate an absence of self-love. If you don't have self-love, my friend, what do you have? What are you operating on? You're operating on falsehood and being disingenuous. And that's a house of cards built on sand. That's going to collapse. You got to be made of stronger stuff. It's just that simple. It's an inside job. It always is. So don't look outside yourself for anything, especially the things that can only be created within.